so many type of people, but I see a lot of our black people, we in these environments and we feel out of place, so therefore, like, even I'm gonna just speak on a work environment, like, I put in effort to show love to the black women at work, like, hey, how you doing, how you feel, like, I really want us to be able to genuinely start showing love for each other so we can be united no matter where we are.
This is the original people in the Eve gene. People always asking us, are y'all Muslims? Are y'all 5%ers? Are y'all Jehovah Witnesses? Oh, what, y'all don't believe in Jesus Christ? I simply tell them the original people in the Eve gene represents all melanated people around the world and uniting all melanated cultures across the globe. Melanated people come in many different shades. We have many different areas and we have many different cultures and beliefs. Let's put that all aside and come as one. What's up, y'all? This the original people in the Eve Gene culture brand. But this right here that you're tuning in right now is the Original People podcast. We still keeping it, 100, and you know what we doing? Representing melanated people around the world and uniting melanated cultures across the globe. It's plain and that simple. We are that bold. All right, man. But yeah, today, do y'all not know what we got here today? I can't believe it, man. We got the Slim of the original people, the co-founder, the one who behind the scenes most of the time, doing all the dirty work, you know what I mean? Yes, and y'all don't even know, Big Pimpin', the big and only one. Not only she the big CEO, she the big co-founder. Not only she is that, you know what else I'm sorry, you know what else she is? She's an outstanding person. She's an outstanding goddess. She's an outstanding woman, a phenomenal woman. And don't forget, she's a mother of two. And she is a loving mother, most nurturing mother.
Yes,
and then on top of that, hold on, her resume long, she is outstanding wife, man, you know what I mean? And I know that personally, you know what I mean? I know that personally. But anyway, we got the one and only Nadia Schumpert. How you doing, babe? How you doing? What's up, babe?
Good. I'm gonna clap for myself, but I'm doing great. Glad to be coming out and talking to everybody today. Yeah, I'm feeling good. How you feeling?
Good. I'm all right, man. I'm just glad to see you on here, really coming out your shell, coming to see and put her face on the camera, let y'all know who it is. Because I always giving her a shout out. Y'all like, man, y'all always giving her a shout out. Y'all see why now? Look at her. And then you know what's crazy? They say the more beautiful you is, the inside is showing her out. I feel like even though she is beautiful, she still got more beautiful to show because her inside grow every day.
Right.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna stop. I ain't gonna make this no lovey-dovey thing. You know what I mean? This is all about the original people, in the Eve gene. But we represent black love too, exactly. Black families. So that's what we gonna show. That's what we not gonna show. We not gonna hide that from the world no more. We gonna be more open to it. Yes, you know what I mean?
That's exactly why I wanted to come on the show, and I wanna show black love so everybody can have something to look to, genuine black love. We not out here.
What do you believe the original people need to improve on for our community?
First and foremost is unity, brother. We've got to come together. You just heard me speak about Marcus Garvey, and that was a cry that he had, that we as African people need to come together. And we have to put our differences aside because we have a common enemy. And we need to realize that, and we need to unify to counter them.
So I'm glad that you're here now. So now we can go deep into your perspective of the original people in the Eve gene and what it stands for, not only from you being a co-founder of it, but as far as your goddess perspective of it, because everybody always see and hear my perspective of what we represent, and even though we're on the same accord, we both word it differently. So You know, so what is your let's say, what is your aspects of the original people? What does the original people in the Eve gene represent to you?
The original people in the Eve gene represents just unity, just black love. Throughout all my years, I didn't work with all type of people. I didn't been around so many type of people, but I see a lot of our black people, we in these environments and we feel out of place, so therefore, like, even I'm gonna just speak on a work environment, like, I put in effort to show love to the black women at work, like, hey, how you doing, how you feel, like, I really want us to be able to genuinely start showing love for each other so we can be united no matter where we are. So um I just really want us to really love on each other, really. And that's why I want to come on the show so we can show black love and show support for one another. So, um, yeah.
Yeah, man, I see you a little nervous. Yeah, I give my wife a little jitters. She got the little jitters. She got the
I don't
little
got the
jitters.
jitters. I'm just trying to,
Yeah, man, ain't nothing wrong with it, man. We see your godliness shining, girl. You ain't gotta be all strong and showing it. We see it, baby. We see it. So yeah, man. So what was the upcoming of the original people? How did you come to about to with the name, with the meaning, with all that said, and how do you, in your perspective, how do you feel like we came up with this? Like, what were we doing at the time, and all of that?
Really, we were, from my perspective of life, we were in a position where we were really questioning, like, what are we doing? What are we doing here? We are tired of, doing the same old, same old. It's got to be something else. We know we are better and more capable of just doing this simple, like, day to day life things. And one day I was like, man, I always wanted to start selling clothes. I feel like we can start getting some clothes online. I just was thinking, like, just open up a kids clothing store originally. But through these times of us trying to figure out what we want to do to be able to build from and go to the next level, we were also getting to know ourselves and, really sitting up throughout the night, like, really talking and just chilling and expressing, like, what we trying to do and what we see and how we view things, and learning and researching about ourselves too. So once it's just every night, like, it's like we spend a lot of time together chilling and talking. We really just be kicking it. So, like, we just would be sitting up talking.
Like TLC, is that kick your feet? Yeah, relax.
Yeah, I know what you're trying to say, but yeah. So we just was putting the two together and get to knowing ourselves, getting to know each other more. Like, we've known each other since 2007. It's 2007, and just being best friends ever since. But, like, we still get to know each other more and more every time we spend time together. So, and then learn about our history, continue to, like, that was just growing us, and then putting together what we wanted to do and how we wanted to get this message out here too, to help our people, and what are we going to do to help ourselves to get up out of all these systems and move forward in life. So we just put two and two together. It wasn't really like we would try. My husband tried to talk to people about it, or things like that. We try to talk to people about it, but when nobody really listen to all that, they only, because we only see so far. We can only see what's physically, what's tangible. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like sound like somebody telling you to stop what you're doing, and it's not even telling somebody to stop what you're doing. Like, once you start really getting to know yourself and do your history and your research, you be like, oh dang, man, what the hell I've been doing? But so yeah, we just eventually one night we put two and two together, and the original people, the meaning the first people to develop all around the world. Here's the definition here: existing or present from the beginning, earliest or first. All across the globe. And then the Eve gene, the melanated woman, that carries the mitochondrial DNA for all this beautifulness that's spread all over the world in different shades and different colors and different, like, different everything, different eye color. We are all beautiful in our own way. So we created all this. We created man. We are goddesses. You know what I mean? So yeah, so we just put two and two together.
All man did come from women.
Yes.
And I'm gonna elaborate that on more. Even with this, like you said, this is not just a culture brand. It's really something that we was living because when we came up with the perspective as the Eve gene, it really gave me a different lens of my wife. If I already each quarter of my life, I respect my wife more, of course, but it gave a different perspective of that because my whole life, they are taught, women. Let's be honest, society teach you that women are like underneath us in some type of way, and once you start digging more and down to your culture, you see that in our times, when we ruled the world, in our ancient times, the woman and the man were equal. So it was just a lot of just figuring out different that forbidden knowledge that you don't supposed to know.
Yeah.
That you don't, if you know this, bro, you know something.
Yeah.
And and to be honest, it gets uncomfortable to have those conversations because people start feeling attacked. Because I felt attacked when I came up on these things. So it just gave me, like I said, with the clothing line, quote unquote, with the original people in the Eve Jean brand, it made me expand my knowledge. It made me understand that all of our people are really truly one, even though we have different languages. We have different culture beliefs. We have different shades of color. If you go, not just in Africa, everywhere around the world, you go to certain areas, black folks look different than the other area that on that same piece of land. So, and we have different culture. Even though we're in America, I live in Indianapolis, Indiana. We don't have the same culture as people in New Orleans. Shout out to people in New Orleans. I like all that dancing y'all be doing anyway, man. Anyway, but all that dance, cause they be doing that tipping. But so it's different cultures and different ways we believe. But so on this knowledge, I also stumbled on and I finally came to the conclusion we all are really in this together. Doesn't matter our religion, man. Don't matter, because our people always had different religious beliefs. Our people always were different. Our people wasn't the kind of people that one person rule all this land. Nah, bro, I never saw you a day in my life. I know I see my king every day. Right. I die and fight for him. Right. But I never saw you, bro. So it was kind of like that kind of not necessarily, but that's what I perceived as gaining this knowledge. So yeah, man. So it was great figuring that out about my wife and really coming to realize who she was, how powerful she was, not just how powerful I was, but how powerful she was. And that gave that, like I keep saying, it unlocked that new look up on you. It made me say, oh shoot, man, she is powerful. You know what I mean? I see why they say when a man finally gets a woman, he start accomplishing things. Because if you can get a woman, that means you got the most, better than diamonds, right? Better than anything you can name. You know what I mean? So that's like y'all are really the goddesses. There's no other word. So yeah, and I'm gonna let you elaborate on anything you guys say about that. I was just chopping on, man, because it made me really, and I really want people to see that, man, because it not only our people need that. Not only I needed that, a lot of men need that, a lot of women need that. We all need that. We
all need to be able to see that we actually love each other. We care for each other as a people, And once you learn these things, this forbidden knowledge, it makes you look at yourself differently. Like, oh, dang, how am I allowing this to happen to myself? You know what I mean? I am capable of all these different things. Why would I continue to allow these things to affect me? Why would I continue to fall in line with these things put in place to not help me move forward in life? So you got to think for yourself and really like, okay, this is really not good for me.
And when we say forbidden knowledge, not nothing necessarily like had anything to do with any like beliefs or anything. You got stuff far as and stuff like the Willie Lynch. You know what I mean? Simple, complex stuff. You know what I mean? Claiming they already knew we was gonna claim what size we was gonna be on. You know what I mean? They already knew that we was gonna be quote unquote gang bangers. They already had all this planned out for us on a sheet of paper. So you know, it's just so that's what we mean by forbidden knowledge. Just a lot of things into forbidden knowledge. People be thinking like it's real deep. It is deep. The deeper you want to get into it. But it's some stuff that we can hit the surface with, and we all can come to an understanding and grow together.
Right. And just forbidden knowledge meaning what is set in place for you to feel as a people. Like it's a legit attack against us as a people, written in books that we can go by and read and inform ourselves. It's not even about even being stuck on slavery or stuck on this, stuck on that. These are legit intentions to harm a group of people on purpose so they don't succeed in life.
Yeah, and it's not just happening in America. It's happening around the globe. They're treating us wrong in China. Treating us wrong.
But that's what the books will tell you, though. So that's what I'm saying. Read the books, and they will tell you how far and how wide this stuff goes.
Agreed, man. Agreed. Yeah. So, man. So, how you feel about your clothing line, though, man? It's we didn't got deep into it. We didn't got deep in feeling it in our feelings and showing, you know, how we perceive in life. You know, that's a good thing. Ain't nothing wrong with it. That's a great thing. But let's get back to the clothing line. So what newer store how do you see the original people in the next successful in the years upcoming in the successful years?
Well, right now and to continually, we're just continue to get better at our craft, continue to bring forth this dope fashion. I consider my brand a fashion brand, a high-end fashion brand. So we want to make sure that we looking good, we looking nice, and that's why most of our things come out in a limited edition, so everything will be exclusive. Like I think my brand is a very high-end brand in my opinion, and I'm pretty sure y'all gonna be watching this later in life and be like, oh yeah, she already knew, but that's just how things are working for me, and that's how we were given this to bring forth to the people. And it's really a passion. It's not even like, oh, I want to be the best, I want to be the favorite, I want to be the richest or nothing like that. It's a passion. It's a way of life. This is deep to me. Like this is not just a clothing brand just to sell clothes. It's other things that we place in store underneath this brand. So,
what things in store we got? Let them know.
We do a lot of mentoring. My husband's a part of a lot of groups, supporting the Black Men group. I continue to be out here and supporting the Black women and Black men as well, showing my love. We also are working on a nonprofit organization where we provide resources and home placements for melanated people in the communities, and that's melanated people around the whole globe. So this is not just here in the United States. This mission is to be worldwide.
Worldwide,
like
global.
This is
we
global.
All one. Like I don't care if you looking at this in Australia and you melanated, bro. We for you too, bro. You in Australia, you a melanated Australian or whatever. I don't know the correct terms. And I'm a melanated American or whatever they want to call us, you know. But we melanated first, you know. That's the mission that we own, because we really not the minority. We're the majority.
Yeah.
So we really can set things how we want to set it. To be honest, we spend the most money. We hold a lot of power. We just don't know we have the power. It's like going into that room and not knowing that you got a light switch on. You got a light switch, not knowing where the light switch on. You know how when you first move into a house and you don't know where the light switch are, and you be walking to a room and it be dark, you be hitting your foot, you be like, dang, where the heck that light switch there? Then you finally start learning where that light switch on. You can turn that light switch on and always see.
Right.
So that's what we trying to be. We trying to be like that light switch, man, and
We're
help.
not trying. We
We
are.
are. I'm sorry. We doing that. We gonna be like that, and that's how we doing it, man. Cause the original people in the Eve gene, the original people in the Eve gene is for us. It's for the people. It's like how I always look at it. I feel like it's for. In my opinion, I really feel like this, man. I feel like it's for all of us. It's like we already had a Juneteenth event where we fed what we had 150 hot dogs and 150 burgers.
Yeah.
150. You know, I still got a little in 150. If you want me to talk about 150, you know what I mean? But anyway, and we did swell that day, and that was the beginning. I think we haven't even launched over a year before we did that, and so we just trying to continue. Well, we continue to grow and continue to push forward on this mission, man, and leaning with my wife because she the soil, I'm the tree,
I'm the root.
She the root, my fault. You the root, and I'm the fruit, you know what I mean? Hey, liquor store for that. But yeah, so we just daily grinding and man, you think it's time to wrap it up, man?
Yeah, we can wrap it up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be back on here. We both gonna be back on here. Talking about all type of things.
All things, man.
The melanated people and what we have in store.
Yeah, I just think we just getting my wife's feet wet with this one right here. So you know what I mean. I ain't gonna hit you with too many more questions, man, because it's more I want. You know what I mean? But I can see. Yeah, I know. Look at you, one more, two more. I told y'all she the Slim. If y'all know who the Slim, she like the Slim of Cash Money. If y'all don't know that story, y'all look at the back. You never see Slim, but he getting just as much or just more money than Birdman. I'm dead serious. That's her. I don't want to come over here and take this picture. No, I don't want to be on camera. Come over here, mama. Come get on this camera and show your beautiful godliness, man. But so I guess we can wrap it up, man. I ain't gonna keep holding them, man. Y'all stay melanated. Y'all stay tuned in, because, man, part 2 of this video is going to come up. But we going to ask Nadia Schumpert some more questions. We're going to get her, because you got to take that her favorite animal is a turtle. Okay. So we got to take it slow. But all right, y'all. Y'all stay melanated, man. Thank you for tuning in. And if you ain't, subscribe, like, share, and make sure you go follow us on all of the social media platforms and shop at TOPTEGAPPAREL. Social media platforms.
What are they?
I'm gonna put them right here. You know what I mean? And then I was gonna tell them, make sure you shop at TOPTEGAPPAREL.com, man. All right, peace. Thank y'all. Shout out to my kids, baby.